Okay, so I figured, yeah, let me get the microphone down here. Okay, I figured I'd make a video here before a hurricane wipes us out, even though it's coming from the east and projected to hit the east coast of Florida early next week, I imagine. I'm on the west coast, so if it has to come over that little area of land, it might calm down a little bit, but Category 1 is still pretty nasty. So anyway, I want to make an update on yesterday's video about you know my uh, my crap with the YouTube upload on the one video, and then the other problem with Bitchute, which YouTube is uploaded yesterday just fine, and the I think that might have just been a hiccup in their end of uploading or whatever. So that seems to be taken care of. But on the other hand, now Bitchute, and I'm not blaming Bitchute for this, but their comment section, which I've, I seem to be missing it all of a sudden, and not just on my own channel, but on other channels. So I found out that a company called Disqus, Disqus, handles the comment and messaging section for BitChute. So it's funny because yesterday I got my 2 years on BitChute little plaque from them on email. They're still sending me updates when people reply to me on BitChute. I get the email and I can see what somebody said, but I can't reply back because Disqus is gone. So after having talked to several people out here in internet world that's had the same problem and have found out what happened is that basically they got banned. And you don't get an explanation, you don't, nothing, no notification that you've been banned. They just take you down. They just, if you have an account, it's just gone. Boom. If you try to set up a new account, they won't even let you get in. It doesn't recognize your password, nothing. So, BitChute basically has become for me useless now because I go on there to be able to communicate with the people that are watching my videos and to communicate on other videos. Now, talking to these other people out there, I have found out that a lot of them got banned because they said something about Jewish people or Israelis. Now, look, I'm not an anti-Semite. I'm not, that to me is just all bullshit. I don't even concern myself with it. I don't make any political announcements. I don't talk politics. I don't talk, well, a little bit I did talk about gender roles and stuff like that, but, that was a time back when it was still acceptable, which nowadays you can't talk about that either. So I figured out that what I've done here is I'm subscribed to a channel on BitChute called The White House because I want to hear what our president is saying at certain times, and he does these departure videos. Now, some of it is his wife, some of it is the vice president, and whatever. And I really don't watch them. I just want to hear what he's saying. I'm kind of interested in what's going on because I do not have TV and I don't watch mainstream media. And I don't believe anything they say, so at least this is coming out of his own mouth. And that's why I watch. But he had a meltdown here about a week ago when somebody asked him something about Israel or about some certain person. I don't even know who it is. This is how much I'm involved in politics. I can't tell you other than I know Mike Pence, and I think Melania is either his wife or daughter. Shit, man. I don't know. Don't care. Anyway, so he went off his rocker about how that talking bad about Israel or the Jews. Or, I don't know if it was the Jews in this country or Israel over there. And uh, he just went completely bonkers, as to how that was unacceptable, and that, and I thought this guy was free speech. So I may not agree with a lot of things. And look, I mean, being a white male, I certainly don't agree with a lot of the rhetoric out there, and I consider that to be hate speech. But I don't get involved with that. So anyway, I put a comment down under his video, the White House. Why is America so concerned with Jews slash Israelis? And of course, I don't get a reply or anything like that, but it was an honest question because I don't know why they're so concerned with it. And I don't go for all these conspiracy theories and everything else, and I like to hear things right out of somebody's mouth, the person that I'm asking. I don't want to hear it from other people with their, well, whatever. So I made that comment, asking a question. Uh, why are we so concerned about the Jews who apparently seem to be doing just fine? They and Israel has always been a pretty, militarily and with their what do you call it, spy network and everything, very advanced and very self-sufficient, and so I had an honest question. Well, that question got my uh, Disqus deleted or banned. So I can't even ask a question nowadays. So Bitchute is useless. It's not their fault, but they need to find a new way for people to communicate in their things. So, I found another place that I'm going to check on. It's called Brighteon, Brightheon, and I'm going to check that out. So I might be heading there. Like YouTube, with the comments, you want to engage with people. And I don't think that it's even close to fair for getting banned because you asked a question without any ill intent. It was a question that I honestly wanted answered, and I guess that's not acceptable nowadays. Now, you know, this isn't the world I was brought up in or come to believe. So, yeah, anyway, we'll have to see where it goes from here because there's no contacting Disqus and asking them any questions. And I do believe they are backed or run by the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, and probably, well, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. This is just what I've heard. I don't know this for a fact, but it wouldn't surprise me because, to me, these, like the SPLC and ADL and all, these are the true terrorist organizations that are squashing people's rights. And look, if they don't want to be in a community like Bitchute, which is more of a Wild West than YouTube, well, it's like YouTube used to be, which was a hell of a lot better. But why would they get involved with them in Bitchute if they don't like anybody voicing their opinion? And this wasn't even an opinion. So anyway, I just wanted to make an update. Wish me well with the hurricane. I will try to keep you updated. I'm going to go out today and fill all the gas cans up again and go through all this Chinese fire drill and get kind of set up. And of course, once I do that, then it'll probably go a different direction, and I'll have 10 5-gallon cans of gas out here that cost me a fortune that it'll take me forever to use. So I'll keep you guys informed as long as I can, as long as the power stays on. Even if I have a generator, I might still be able to get through as long as the ISP is working. So anyway, this is just something I thought I'd mention out here. See if anybody else, has different ideas about things, maybe where to go and what to do, or how to contact Bitchute. I know Dave Cullen talks to the owner of Bitchute. Of course, he doesn't follow me. I mean, I'm just small fry, really small fry. So, because I don't do a lot of drama and crap like that. So, he would be a good one if anybody knows him on a more personal basis that watches me or this. Maybe you can contact Dave to get a hold of the owner of BitChute to see if he can work something out, or at least make an announcement that he's trying, or he knows what's going on, or maybe he's right behind it and maybe he wants that to happen. I don't know how these people think. So they ought to be lucky I'm not running things, because the Wild West would be tame compared to the way I'd run things. I'm trying to keep the language down. So anyway, there it is. All right. So hopefully I'll skirt the hurricane, but I'm still getting prepared. I'm going to do it early enough so I avoid the lines, getting the propane tank filled too, the second one. That way I can at least barbecue and, make food out there, because the generator won't run the oven. So it'll run the microwave, but that's about it. So, and the refrigerators, of course. Got to have cold beer. All right, that's it. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day.